Hey, collective. Hello, 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 beautiful souls. All right, collective. So I am here with a random message, non zodiac Pacific. If I see the signs, I will call them out. But for the most part, I'm just tapping into the strongest energy. It may resonate and it may not, but I do ask that you do not force the message. There should be, some confirmations in the message to let you know that this is your reading. But if you all would please do me the biggest of the biggest and like the video and subscribe to the channel, I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. I do see that the channel is growing and that we are all vibing with one another. And I'm just so immensely grateful for the love and support that you all are showing me on this channel. And yes, it just really continues to allow me to bring forth these messages in the readings. All right, collective. Let's hop into the strongest energy for you all. Spirit, what are the messages that the viewer of this reading needs to know? What are the messages for the viewer of this reading? Um, okay. Page of Cups. So either an apology or there is something new that has stirred up some new emotions, some new feelings. It feels like a new crush or a new love interest, but this is definitely a restart in love. It's just like these new butterflies. I just get butterflies when I look at this. Virgo. Ooh, okay. Hermit energy could be with the Virgo. Feel like keep it private, keeping a new love private is what I'm hearing. Okay. This person could be older than you. Oh, okay. King of Wands. This person could be in a leadership role, make a good amount of money. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, masculine. See what else wants to come through. What else wants to come through, Spirit? Ten of Pentacles in the central part of this reading is telling me that this is something that is very stable, something very abundant, and is going to make you happy. I feel like this person is going to want to spoil you, treat you. They love putting a smile on your face is what I am getting intuitively. So this new love interest is someone who definitely, I feel, has good intentions towards the connection with you. This person could be very charming, very handsome, very debonair. I don't know why I felt like the beard is significant on a younger person. So this person could have like a really full a beard. I'm sorry. I'm trying to describe this masculine because I just get this beard is significant. And this person is in a leadership position. Tell us more about this energy, Spirit. What else does the viewer of this reading? Okay, thank you. Chariot. Okay. Could drive a fancy car, have a nice car. Feel like this person has a really lavish lifestyle. I'ma just say that. I just feel like they like the finer things in life. They have accumulated a certain amount of wealth and success. And they are wanting, I feel they want to share this lifestyle with you. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Virgo. What else wants to come out? All right, Spirit, with additional messages. But I do feel a strong sense of moving forward. I don't know why I feel like someone is moving in. There's a reference intuitively to a home situation. Tell us more. Okay, thank you. Ten of Wands. Okay. Feel like it's getting harder to keep this person private. I feel this anxiousness of wanting to share this connection. Somebody wants to tell the world about it, I feel. But Ten of Wands is somebody who is used to carrying, heavy burdens or heavy loads. It's lightweight for them, I feel. They have a lot of responsibilities. This person has a lot of responsibilities. Seven of Cups. Okay. And the Queen of Wands under the King of Wands. Well, say what you say, baby. Somebody wants to know if you can handle it. I just hear that somebody wants to know, can you handle it? Can you handle the pressure? Are you able to, work through the challenges of what it takes to be with a person like them? I do get a strong sense that this person, like I said, has a lot of, responsibilities, a lot on their plate. And that could be, possibly some of the challenges that you two face with connecting. I don't know why I feel like this person could be a surgeon or a doctor. I get strong health care. Okay. Grey's Anatomy. Something about Grey's Anatomy. Four Swords. And as I said that, look, there go to Four Swords. To me, that is healthcare energy, but it is also, it's time to relax, relate, release, take some pressure off your back. Yeah, Nine of Cups. Somebody is here to help take some pressure off your back. There go that Five of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. Rags to riches is what I'm hearing. Uh, just a really strong sense of this person being able to carry the weight. I'm hearing that song by Jadena, The Weight, Carry the Weight. Somebody's able to carry the weight of something. But I do feel like there's a sense of this balance energy of, okay, I can take care of that, but are you ready to, step into what it takes to be with a person like me? I feel like this person, and I'm going to go more into clarifying, but I feel like this person has a very lifestyle, but they're very private. They're very recluse when it comes to sharing. I don't feel like this person does a lot of online, social media postings or, you know, mm, I'm just hearing behind the scenes of something. Let's keep going. Let's keep clarifying because Spirit, what do we need to know about this Hermit, King of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles? The Fool card, you could be dealing with an Aquarius. But this is a new, exciting relationship, a casual romance, starting a new job, launching a business, a refreshing change at work, impulsive purchases, new financial possibilities. I was about to say sky is the limit when it comes to this person, especially with the Seven of Cups. You have some options here on, whether you want to quit your job and start your business or, support this person. This person is coming through with resources, I feel, and some possibilities here. They're opening the road to something greater in your life, is what I feel. Yep. Courage. So this is the Knight of Swords. I feel like this energy, like I said, there's some anxiety when it comes to, okay, I'm stepping into this new journey in my life, and it's going to take some faith. It's going to take some coming outside of your box. It's going to take some coming outside of your comfort zone. Fears about intimacy, a partner who easily gets bored, getting things done efficiently, a strong focus on career success, concentrating on financial goals. When I read that, I do have a sense that somebody, ooh, can you handle it? Oh, because that's coming out that King of Wands, and I'm going into the King of Wands, and here's the Sun card. You could be dealing with a masculine Leo. I'm just hearing somebody say, can you handle it? Ooh, the Emperor. Oh, okay. Aries, strong fire sign energy, and it's coming into this King of Wands, and you see they're both major arcanas. So this person has a really strong presence and essence about themselves. They could be very intimidating. I don't know why I feel like they're intimidating in their stature, financially, physically. I get like a person who's kind of tall, broad shoulders, muscular chest. This person, they work out, they look really, really good for their age. And again, strong reference to the beard. So there is, a curly beard with gray in it. There is just a strong reference to this person's physique, their stature. They could be super tall, like maybe 6'4", 6'5". I just get like their presence is intimidating, very intimidating. It's very heavy. It gives like this giant, this really intellectual giant walking, around, and people move out the way. You know what I mean? Like it gives this King of Swords energy. Like when people see him, they kind of like, I don't want that smoke. Let me get out their way. So their presence is very intimidating as I'm holding the Emperor card. But they're here to bring a happiness. I feel like with you, they're this soft teddy bear energy, but in public they are just very intimidating, very intimidating. The Emperor, dominance in the relationship, loss of sensuality, rigid and uncompromising partner, implementing structure, establishing discipline, routine, practicing financial discipline. So that goes back to, and I feel like me hearing, can you handle it? It's not just romantic, but it's also the discipline that it requires to be with someone like them. If you're used to, I don't know, social gatherings, or being outside a lot, maybe this relationship is requiring that you're not as physically present outside as you used to be. Maybe not hanging out with the homies so much, or I do get a sense that there's a sacrifice for this relationship in a way to where this person is looking for you to be on their level, be on their speed with them, sort of say. This person wants someone that they could come home to and they could chill and be still with. Effort, 7 of 1, setting clear boundaries in your relationship, fighting to keep your romance strong, battling competition, defending your position at work, facing professional challenges. Okay. This person could be, I do get a sense of military background, and they have a strong sense of discipline. There's a strong sense of discipline. It's also given like major pain. I've had this reading before, but it hasn't come through in a while, where they have this major pain type of energy where they don't show a lot of emotional, empathy when it comes to connections and relationships, because they're all about the Benjamins. They're all about business. And so they're trying to reach goals and targets, but they are attracted to you, strongly attracted to you. The night, but they're also in this energy of Knight of Pentacles. They want to provide and build have a solid foundation for you to be able to grow old and retire and live just a carefree lifestyle. But Knight of Cups, there's a strong physical, romantic. um, Damn, y'all, this reading is kind of like treading close to that, that R-rated type of, yeah, yeah. Yeah, biting lips, scratching backs and stuff. Yeah, that energy. But there's a balance that needs to be here, because this person is like, we just can't stay in bed all day. I got shit to do. I got to get out and make this money. If you're wanting a successful man, that's what it is. If you're wanting a successful man or a successful partner, you got to be able to deal with them not being available. Like they're them out there getting it, they're working, they're making the moves. You got to be able to deal with that. But then when they come back home, enjoy and capture the moments, that between the romantic moments, the emotional connection, the when it's good, it's good. When they gone, that type of energy. And I feel like there's a sense of, what do you do with the 7 of Cups? What do you do when they're away? I do feel like this is you, like I said, having some options here, where while they're away handling business, you could be starting a business or focus on, starting a business. Page of Swords. Someone's watching you in a way to where, this passion, this success. And I also get a sense of like somebody's trying to figure out, is this more than just about sex? Is this more than love? Is this more than they're trying to figure out the connection, because there's a lot of knights out here, but there are some majors out here as well. So you have the Fool card, the Sun card, the Emperor, you have the Chariot, the Hermit. There's a lot of major energy out here where it's like, the honeymoon phase. Yeah. Somebody's working through the honeymoon phase of a new connection. And, man, feel like there's some sacrifices here. And especially if you're used to moving a certain way and this person is wanting to get serious with you, it's almost like, how you have some couples who don't post shit online, and those be the happiest couples. Like, they have, not saying they don't have no issues, but they don't have the pressure. There you go, 10 of Wands, the pressure of society, magnifying their relationship and adding more to it. I feel like that's this energy as well. Spirit, can you wrap this up with some oracle messages? What additional messages? Friend zone, secrets and lies. Okay. There could be some things in their past that, they're trying to protect you from. So they're not moving too fast into a commitment. There could be some things that this is why they need to keep it private, because secrets and lies is right here on top of this Hermit energy. Not everything here is what it seems. Lies, omissions, or double lives could be distorting the connection. I do feel like if this is new, they got some shit they got to take care of before it can get serious. They got some stuff they got to clear out the way before it can get serious. So they're keeping it low key. Alternative motives. Physical passion. So it feels like a situationship. It does. It just feels like this is the recipe for a situationship. But it comes with benefits. But I feel like for some of y'all, it's not enough, or something's not enough, and you could possibly try to block this person because you want more, or this could be vice versa. This could be vice versa, but give me one more, Spirit. Give me one more. Because I'm just hearing, is this love? Is this sex? What are we? It's almost like this energy of, I want to know what love is. Love is love. Damn. Love is love. It's coming. Knight of Pentacles. It's coming. It's stabilizing out. There is a happy ending here, but it's stabilizing itself. Commitment. They just can't commit right now. They have some stuff they got to clear up. They have some things, and especially if they King of Wands energy, maybe they got to clean out that black book, because they known for being the player from the Himalayas. So yeah, maybe they got to clean out that black book. But I do feel like the message is, live in the moment. Carpe diem, take it for what it is. The sex is good. The benefits are good. This person really cares for you. They really have a emotional connection to you with the Knight of Cups. They just have to stabilize some shit out. All right, collective, this is what I got for you. You are way more blessed than you are stressed. Please believe that. And if you would like for me to address it and bless it, the information is down below on how to book a reading with me. And yeah, I will catch you guys soon with another video. Take care, collective. Bye.